Hi, folks. I'm back with the Florida Derby. The races this weekend at Saratoga were just so depressing with the catastrophic injuries to horses that I wanted to come back to a happier time. And I figured there's nothing better than to come back and watch Mage's progress. I showed you his maiden race. I just finished showing his fourth place finish in the Florida in the Fountain of Youth Stakes, where he finished fourth, but he got 10 points for the Kentucky Derby, and of course, at this point I've already bet him in the Kentucky Derby futures because I saw, what I saw in his first race. I figured this horse could do it. Anyway, after his troubled trip in the Fountain of Youth, he comes right back, and here he is now. He's with Luis Saez as the mount, and just watch and see what happens. That's all I can tell you. Mage is a tremendous horse. Here we go.
With the call of the Florida Derby.
They're in the gate. Forte tosses his head around, settles in. And they're off in the Curlin Florida Derby. It was an excellent beginning for Forte. He'll be able to duck over some from his outside draw. Meanwhile, West Coast Cowboy firing through at the inside to take the early lead. Fort Bragg got over quickly, and he's on to take over now. Fort Bragg from the 10 post to the rail and on top a length and a half. Mr. Peaks is now second with West Coast Cowboy in third. Young Frau between horses. Mr. Ripple is next. Cyclone Mischief is stacked 4 wide, 5 wide, WNL. And that's a length and a half to Il Maricolo. Rat Ortiz Jr. and Forte. They're toward the back of the field while 3 wide. Shaq Diesel is next, then Nautical Star. And Mage is last of all as they complete the opening quarter in 23-2. Down the backstretch they go. Jockey Joel Rosario and Fort Bragg on top by 2.5. Mr. Peaks is second. Mr. Ripple is third. West Coast Cowboy is down toward the inside. Working out in the center is Cyclone Mischief. Then it's Young Frau, Forte. Starting to get a bit closer now. He's about 6 lengths off the speed through a 46 3/2 mile. Strong fractions being put up by Fort Bragg. He heads into the far turn on top by 2. Mr. Peaks is second. Mr. Ripple is third. Up on the outside, it's Forte. He's starting to get to work now. He's about 8 lengths off this loose leader with 5/16 remaining. Fort Bragg tries to sneak away. He has the lead by 2.5. Mr. Ripple, he's now second. Cyclone Mischief moves up on the outside third. Forte's locked in as Mage begins to roll from the back. They race past the quarter-mile pole in the Florida Derby, and Mage got the jump on Forte as he goes to get Fort Bragg. Cyclone Mischief is fighting hard. He's still right there. Less than a quarter of a mile to come, and Cyclone Mischief, he's up for a fight and tries to turn away Mage. Forte better hurry up. Final 16th of a mile. Forte starts to gather in the top horses. Here comes Forte. This is going to be very close, but the champion prevails. Forte wins over Mage was second. Third Cyclone
And you
Mischief.
can see
Mr.
Mage
Ripple,
gallop out here.
For the high five.
He actually passes Mage again.
On to Louisville for Forte.
Well, it goes without saying it.
Anyway, this is Mage is a tremendous horse. If you watch the split figures for the 1.5 mile, Mage could have easily been the pace setter for this race. He in his main race he came out and he ran 22 something at 45, and that would have been a 2 or 3 length lead on this field. But this is a longer race, and he's the Delgados have basically trained him to be a closing horse, and you can't argue with success. But when you see him, at the tail end of the pack eating dirt, after you watched him, go from gate to wire with a clear lead, it just didn't sit well with me. But anyway, this is the Florida Derby. He got 40 points here for the Kentucky Derby, and he was in. And, of course, we all know what happened in the Kentucky Derby, but I'm going to show that just because I want to get the complete Mage package up here. So thanks for tuning in, and be sure and like and subscribe. We're going to have a lot of fun with this channel. I do poker as well as horses, and you know, I tend to pick long shots rather than the chalk in the horses. But anyway, that's just the way I am. But anyway, again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll look for you next time.